What's going on, guys? Chance here, and today I'm talking about when I got accused of having a foursome. So this was back last year. I was a sophomore. So let's just set the scene. We have a school that's more spread out in area than it is up and down, vertical. It's more spread out on the land. So it was a pretty large school, but we always knew like the spots where most security guards don't go and like certain hideouts that most people know about their school. So me and my girlfriend decided to go back there and make out and have a little fun back there. So the way that it's set up, you have to go past the RTC building. So you have to walk down this lane, turn left, and then RTC building is on the right, and the path is right down the middle. So you go down, RTC building's on the right. You go down a little bit further, there's like two trailers right behind the building, behind the RTC building. So we went past there, and once you get here, there's like a big open field. Right in front of you is a basketball court, and right on the basketball court is like a blue building. It's fairly small, but it's a blue building there that you can hop behind. And then on the right, there was a tennis court, and all the way in the back of the field was a baseball field. And then behind the baseball field, it was just forest. You couldn't see because there was nothing but trees there. But on the left hand side, that's where all the staff and all the trash men, cafeteria ladies, and staff like that's where they hang out, take smoke breaks and stuff, or just sit there and not do their job the whole day. So we knew that there was going to be some staff there, and plus there was cameras looking right on the path that, like, it's a clear path. The camera is right above, so it's watching the whole lane just to make sure that you're not skipping. But I'm pretty sure it didn't work because weeks after this event happened, there was some technical dude just working on it. So I guess it was broke at the time that we were skipping. So we skipped, I think it was 6th period. So we went down here, we were holding hands, walking down there. I checked left like I was sneaking like a little ninja, just looking around to see if there's staff there. And surprisingly, there was not one staff there. So we just walked past, got on the basketball court. We walked past it, went behind the blue building, and then that's when we started making out and doing other type of stuff that I'm not going to go into detail. But there were two people, I knew who they were, but they weren't my friends at all. So they walked past, they saw us making out and stuff, and they yelled across the field because they were just coming from the baseball field. They were smoking cigarettes like they always do. They were like, "Hey, what are y'all doing over there?" Trying to cock block and embarrass people. Even though it was just us two, but we still got kind of embarrassed because we thought we were alone, and we don't know how long they were watching. Probably little perverts were watching for a while. So she was like, "Just go ahead, leave us alone." And her back was against the wall, so she can see them, but I was in front of her, so I couldn't see them until they yelled. So I turned around, and I was like, "Oh my God, how long were they watching?" She was like, "I don't know, I wasn't looking." So they went past the blue building, went past the basketball court, went right back up the lane or the little path, and they were trying to leave because it was the end of school, and it was probably like 5-10 minutes left. So we stayed there for about an hour or two, just standing there talking, making out and stuff. So they went up there, and I'm gonna just fast forward to what they said to me. This is from their point of view when they walked up the path. This principal was right there talking to them, like the principal, not the staff, not the cafeteria ladies, the principal. And if you got caught skipping back there, which is like a no, you couldn't. That was really bad. You could get suspended or kicked out of the school. So the principal asked, "How many people back there? Are you two guys alone?" It was two boys. I was the third boy, and my girlfriend was the girl. So they went up. They asked them what was going on. Principal asked them what was going on, and they were like, they were just back there. I don't know what they said, but they said they were back there. And he said, "I'm gonna ask you again. Is there any more people back there?" And they were like, "No, there aren't." And let's go back. In my perspective, we just got to make an hour. It's probably 5-10 minutes left. So we were about to leave. So I went to the right side of the blue building because we were about to go anyway. So I was getting ready to leave. I walked past the corner. He was coming right down the path, and he yelled out, "Hey, what are you doing? I see you there." And so I went back around the building. I was like, "Dang, it's the principal, bro. We're about to get caught. We need to make up a plan or do something." And he was like, "I'm gonna give you 5 seconds to come out behind this building." And he was counting on 5, 4, and we still didn't come out, even though he counted to 1. He was like 0. He's like, "If I ask you again, it's gonna be consequences other than what you have already." And so we still didn't come out for another 3 seconds. We were thinking on a plan. We can't do anything. That's what I told her. We can't do anything. We can't run. So let's just face the consequences. So we went around the blue building. The principal was like, "Why is there a girl back here? Are y'all having a foursome?" And he legit said, "Girl, you need to go check yourself. You don't know what these guys have." So the principal basically said that we were having a foursome and we were running the train on this girl. And I was like, "No, we weren't doing anything." He's like, Sure. And he was like, "You need to tell your mother what happened, because there ain't no telling what kind of diseases you have now." Like, we were disease carrying vermin, like we were rats or something. But like, I don't know why he would think we have diseases. He thought legitimately that we were running a train on this girl. All 3 of us were running a train on her. So he asked, "What is your name? You better not lie to me." And by that time, I walked like to the side of him. His shoulder was in front of me just a little bit, so he couldn't really see me, but he saw her. And he asked her, "What is your name?" And I mouthed the words, fake name. And so she gave out a fake name. I knew who the girl was. She didn't go to school anymore. And then he asked me, and by the way, he was writing it down on a piece of paper. He asked me, what is my name? And the first name that I can think of was, I can't really say the name for purposes, but I'm going to say Billy Bob. And so I said Billy Bob, and the turnout that Billy Bob was a drug dealer in the school. So I basically ratted out a drug dealer on accident. I did not mean to do that. It was just the first name that popped into my mind because I heard it around school. I didn't really think it mattered much. So I just said, for instance, Billy Bob. And Billy Bob was a drug dealer. And so he said, I might make all the buses stop just for you so you don't have to get on the bus so your parents can come get you so I can come talk to you about you skipping and running a train on this girl. And so at that day, I didn't ride the bus. And normally my grandmother picks me up, but she didn't that day. So I walked to my brother's school because I had to go pick him up and wait for him. So luckily I didn't have to have the buses waited or my grandmother knowing. She still doesn't know. And I don't think she... Well, she probably will know if she looks at this video. But my girlfriend at the time, she said that her mom was there in front of the school, and he was following her around trying to, catch her going to the car so he can have a conversation with her mother. But she somehow slipped away from him, and she got home safely. But my friends, I walked to him. Like, there was 2 friends with me that were walking with me to my brother's school, and they were like, dude, what happened? What name did you say? And I said, Billy Bob. And they're like, bro, do you know that's a drug dealer? You know how many, bro, you're gonna get jumped and stuff like that. So I was like, damn, bro. It was the first name I thought of. And they're like, wow. And a couple days after school, the drug dealer, he was me mugging me. I don't know if he found out or not, but I know he knew a little bit about it. So he was just, damn, it was like an accident. I didn't mean to rat out the drug dealer and plus get accused of having a foursome. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to hear more videos similar to this or just any kind of videos, just leave it in a comment, like, subscribe, favorite, whatever you want to do. And that's basically it for the story. So hope you guys have an awesome day. See you guys later.